Greetings and salutations! Welcome to a Kinda Funny Let's Play. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a while here on Kinda Funny Games. Today I want to show you a little game called Downwell. This is a indie game, or I should say an indie game out of Japan. And it's been on PC for a little while, I think, but it recently came to PS4 and Vita. I've been playing it on Vita. This is my first time playing it on PS4 here. I'm playing it on our 20th anniversary PS4. And I just wanted to show it to you guys because I'm actually really enjoying it. The game is really simple by design, but really hard to master. I'm not great at it. But the idea basically is that you fall down a well, and you're just, so like think of it as almost like a, ooh, that was a bad start, almost like a vertical side scroller. And the idea is to just get as low as possible. And you use these boots, these gun boots, by pressing the X button to fire at enemies and obstacles. So like you can, and you also use it to jump, but if you use it again, you can basically fire. On the right side is like a little bar, and I have a laser gun right now, so I only have 3 bullets. You reload when you land. So the game is pretty formulaic in that respect, but super, super difficult to master and get really far in. In the few hours I played on Vita, I've gotten maybe halfway through the game. I'm not very good at it. Mostly because I think it's actually an authentically difficult kind of experience, and that's kind of what I dig about it. You can see in the upper right corner, upper left corner is your health. Upper right corner are the gems you're collecting. That's currency that you're going to be using in the game, and I'll show you when we reach stores. And there's little side rooms like this where you can find new weapons, gems that you can collect as currency again. And then you're basically killing enemies as you go. That turtle's impervious to my attacks. Some enemies can be landed on, like that enemy, and just killed. Others can't be, unless you have better momentum. Birds like that will just follow you down, so you want to kill them when you see them. So basically we're going. Things are a little easy to go in the beginning here. We'll kill this bird and we'll go through this, and we're through the first little portion. So one's cleared. Now at the end of every little stage you beat, you get an option of 3 randomly generated items that you can get. So here we have popping gems. So getting gems causes a bullet to shoot up. So this will cause like another projectile that can hit enemies around you. This one says longer state of invincibility when damage taken. And this one says creates time void when damaged. So none of these choices to me are exceptionally good. I'm gonna go with the candle. And then we'll keep on proceeding. I have 220 gems right now. I'm in the second cavern. So we're going. The cool thing about this, and we'll see when I eventually do lose all my lives, which will happen probably not long from now, is you get I got hit there. You get options to get like new color palettes. I actually been playing with like this blue kind of Azure color palette, which is kind of neat. But this red one is kind of the standard one that the game starts with. And you can see as you leave more enemies behind, they'll actually continue to chase you. Here's a shop. So here's where you can use your currency. So since I'm down to 2 to 4, I can use a rice ball. I can buy a battery for another charge. I can buy sushi, which would heal 2. Because I'm dying, I typically wouldn't spend the currency like this, but I'm going to do it to just show you what it's all about. I'm going to buy a rice ball here. And now I have 3 of 4 energy, but I'm down to 78 gems. And now I need to get out of here and continue to go. So the cool thing about this game, and what I really like about it, is its accessibility. Not every game has to be like this hardcore kind of like adventure for the most hardcore gamers. It reminds me a little bit of Hitman Go in that sense, not in terms of the way the game's played, but in terms of the fact of its accessibility. Right before Kinda Funny Live 2, my mom and her husband came here, and I introduced them to some games. We were playing this, that, and the other thing. I was showing them Uncharted 4, this, that, and the other. And then I was like, I think you might like this game called Hitman Go. And I showed them this game, and because that game was so simple to understand, these 2 people that didn't play games actually got sucked in for several hours playing the game, arguing kind of comically over the puzzles and over the solutions to the puzzles and stuff. So when there's a game that's easy to understand and wrap your head around, it can be a good gateway drug to more hardcore games, which I found. So we beat the second cavern. We have some more options here. So consume some dead bodies to gain health is one of them. That's called the knife and fork. Members card. I can I'll get a shop at the start of the stage and a 10% discount at those shops. And the laser sight increases range and increases accuracy. I'm going to go with the knife and fork. And you can see at the bottom left corner of the screen is where like the collection of things that I've found so far are. So what I found here is that this game kind of tempts me to rush. And that's my own fault. You really can take your time. There's nothing telling me that I have to go fast. I feel like it's a little more elegant when you go fast. But there's nothing telling me that I have to. So you can really like kind of take your time and be meticulous if you want. I mean, there's nothing obviously wrong with that at all, and this is kind of the way I'm playing now, because the game definitely ramps pretty significantly. And what's really cool, and I think what's kind of neat about the design of the game, is the inability to reload unless you land, which I think is kind of a cool little touch. Like you really have to play that into the, and factor that into your playthrough. So let's see, we're back in another store here. So I can get another rice bowl, I can get a car battery, I can get curry. I'll heal myself again. And then we'll get out of here. So this bird, because I left him alive before, is chasing me. So let's see if I can get him. There we go. So I can just kind of get rid of him. I can eat the body for health if I want. This turtle's impervious to attacks like that, but he's over some gems I would have wanted to get, but I missed them. So let's kill this bird, let's kill this guy. Here's another little corridor we can go into. There's some more gems here we can get. Lots of them. Nice little stack of gems there. Oh, I just got hit, that was bad. Let's kill that guy. So here, so you can see here, the solidly colored enemies typically are ones that are impervious to attack from jumping on them. So like that red slug snail kind of character, creature on the left wall. I would really need to use my laser on him, but for these white enemies, and that red guy right there is another example, but that bird, for instance, I could land on him if there was a clear path for him. There isn't. Go in here, so I'm gonna get another weapon here. So these give me like bullets. So you can see I now have 12 ammo instead of 3, but this weapon's not nearly as strong. But I kind of like this kind of weapon better. And everything freezes when you're in this little dome around the door, which is kind of cool, so you can kind of assess where you're at when you get out. So you can really use it to your advantage. Oh, bad. And I fall right through and we're out of the second, or third cavern rather. So here I have some more options. Getting gems recharges gun boots. So theoretically, if I just keep collecting gems, I could stay in the air and keep firing without losing ammo. Gunpowder blocks will blocks will shoot out bullets when destroyed. That's super useful to me. That will create a bunch of shrapnel on the stage that will help destroy enemies around me. These ghosts take quite a bit of damage. So now enemies are starting to take like significantly more damage than they were before. Oh. So I just ate a body and got a little bit of health. Remember, I got that little power up before, so that's quite useful. Let's get in here. See what this guy's gonna sell. So see, now the price of things are going up. As I buy them, I think they'll go up, and as you get further into the game. So now the rice bowl that costs 300 gems now costs 500, and I actually don't have enough to even buy it. Which is why you might want to save for when you really need things later, but that's the kind of opportunity cost of the game, which is, I think, what makes it so fun. So things are getting super chaotic here. I'm dying. I only have 1 health left. I don't know how much further I'm going to get. We'll have to see. I mean, I'm working my way down. Playing kind of passively. I've seen or heard that people play this game quite elegantly, quite quickly. Ah! I'm dead. So I got, decently far. Not very far. Level 2-1, collected about 1,160 gems. Now, this is what I was talking about before. You unlock palettes as you play the game that will allow you to get different kind of colors. And you can see like a little progress bar here that refills with the gems you collect overall. It will also count your kills and your max combo and the time you played. So we only played for a little under 6 minutes there, which is a pretty average time to play the game early on, unless you're moving through it really fast, which I wasn't. So yeah, the progress bar is like kind of a cool little underlying theme, like a little role-playing game kind of unlockable thing where you unlock, you don't really unlock much of any use, but I'll show you. Actually, those are the styles. That's not what we want. Let me collect that. We're beginning the game again, but let me go to the palette and I'll show you. So matcha is green, so we can play a green. So let's play through in green and see if we can play any better this time around. Or by we, I mean me. Oh, geez. Not a good start. So for people that are wondering how it's controlled, you're basically using the D-pad left and right, or you can use the analog stick, but a game like this obviously is designed for the D-pad. And you're basically just using the X button to jump and to fire. So again, very simple, very straightforward. So we're moving down. Oh God, not having a good go of it here. I missed that little corridor too. Not good so far. Let's see if I can clean it up a little bit. God, these birds are everywhere. So you can see that I killed that turtle there before. I told you before that the turtles were impervious to attack. You basically need to have momentum to kill them. Like they're shelled, so you need a little momentum. All right, so we have options here. What do we want? Let's create a time void when we're damaged. It will slow things down for us, I think. So the cool thing about this game is it's obviously very roguelike, which is, you know, all the, well, I don't know how much of a fad it is now, but it was a fad for a long time. And I like the elements, I like the roguelike elements similar to Binding of Isaac in a way where you don't really know what you're gonna get and you can get different permutations of things, therefore it helps you in different ways. And I really like that kind of element to a game. Not in every game needs that kind of element. I like a level of predictability in some of the games I play, or in many of the games I play, but in games like this, it's cool because you're playing it over and over again and you can't use the same strategies because the game really won't let you, so you're gonna get like different drops basically, and I think that's kind of a neat little aspect of Downwell. So we have a different weapon now, we have a stronger weapon it looks like. We can get out of the time void here and continue to fly because I left that bird alive before he's gonna continue to chase me. Major pain in the ass. So we would kind of want to move quick here at this point because there's just way too many enemies chasing me. And oh, damn it. And we're out. I only have 1 health left, not looking good. So we can get the laser sight, getting gems recharges gun boots, so we've seen all these before. Let's increase range and increase accuracy using the laser sight. And again, they're collected in the bottom left corner so you can see. So this adds like a little laser sight to let me know what I'm aiming at, which is kind of neat. But I'm probably gonna die soon, so we'll start again. Yep, there we go. So let's try to do, you know, we've been growing a little bit. Let's try to do one more playthrough. I want to kind of just introduce you to a little bit more of the game. I'm gonna go back to the surface because I just love this little screen, by the way. It's pretty cool. I like how the game begins. Just jump down the well. Select your style. And you go. And obviously, as you can see, the caverns are also randomly generated, so there's no predictability in the game, other than the way the game plays, which I think is pretty cool. I can't believe I've already been damaged again. Not showing this off very well. Oh, falling very far. So the idea here is you can move through the game pretty quickly. You just don't know what you're gonna run into. So there's like an opportunity cost there as well. I mean, and it's not much of an opportunity. I mean, moving quickly doesn't seem to have any benefit at all. So I don't really know why you'd want to play like that. But oddly, like when I first started playing the game, and again, I've been playing on Vita, so this is kind of my first time on PS4, my instincts were to just move quickly. I just felt like I wanted to. I felt like I was in less danger the more quickly I moved. But even though I'm not very good at the game, I'm really having a great time with it. It's just cool. There's a little draw there. It really does remind me of Binding of Isaac again, in the sense that you just want to see what's next. You want to get a little further, a little further. So I can get an apple. I can gain 4 HP, which really sucks. Unfortunately, the jetpack would have been nice, but I'm running out of energy here, so that's actually a very fortuitous kind of drop, the apple. And you can see that I got an apple, but now it's only a little core because I ate it. So let's kill this frog and begin. So the little gems are worth 2, in case you haven't noticed. The big ones are worth 20. So those are the nominations, basically. So I'm not sure you can ever have an odd number of gems, but I could be wrong on that. Let's see what's in here. We have a new weapon. With 10 bullets. Remember, again, to reload, you have to land. Ugh. I got damaged there because, again, I landed on a solidly colored enemy. Those are not meant to be landed on. You have to shoot them or just ignore them, as I described before, but ignored my own advice. So hopefully we can find some health in here. Nope, but we do have a bunch of gems, which will be useful for us. We can buy things at the store. And we continue to move on. And we're at the bottom, so we're out of this cavern as well. So let's see, pretty balloon. I still have no idea what that does. I'm sure it does something. Sucks in nearby gems. Let's take that. That'll be useful for us. So we don't have to physically go capture them. It'll make us a little richer. Oh. But I probably won't live long enough to enjoy it. Oh God. I almost tried to jump on him like a moron, but I got out of there just in the nick of time. All right, let's see what's in here. Hopefully some health. Nope, but another gun. So shotgun. So again, only 3 bullets, but sprays powerful shots. which will be useful for us. The shop here, let's go buy health. Just short of being able to buy 2 for the sushi, but the rice ball is 1, and at least this will give us a little more leeway as we move through. And we'll use the time stop for now. Get these enemies. So it's pretty cool, right? I mean, I'm like really digging this game a lot. I thought I would, and there was a lot of positive buzz about it in the past. Oh, just got damaged again as it was being developed and came to other platforms. So. But, you know, obviously a game's not a game until it's on Vita, so this is where we enjoy it. So we're done with the third cavern. Let's see what we have here. Gem high lasts for a longer duration. Jetpack for use when out of charge. Shoot a gun module to reshuffle it once. We'll go with the jetpack. So now we're in the catacombs, which is the next set of 3. We'll kind of take our time here if we can. As soon as I say that, I'm sure I'm going to die. Yep, right there. Well, I think you get the idea. This is the game over and over again. The cool thing here is we should have enough gems to unlock the next, Aqua, which I just want to show you guys real quick because I really dig this particular look. So we'll just retry and start from the beginning, and then I'll just go here and palette. And so this is what the game looks like with the Aqua, and this is actually how I play on Vita, even though I've unlocked more than this. I like this look a lot. I think it's really pretty. I'm a big fan of the color blue. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play. This is Downwell, available now on platforms that would be interesting to our audience. PC possibly, but probably more likely PS4 and Vita. Enjoy it there. Have fun. Let us know what you think. And thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.